This is what happens when you own an older car, I guess. What's up, guys? So today we're going to be doing the alternator on this 944. I've noticed it is really loud. Current alternator works perfectly fine. I mean, it's at like 12 volts on average. It sometimes dips down to 11, sometimes it'll go to 13. Sometimes like electrical connections don't work. And I think my main issue is honestly just reliability, but also if it was quieter, that would be pretty nice. So here, let's get some before and after clips. See how it sounds, not only how it sounds, but also just how it starts. So you can definitely hear that. It almost sounds like a train is like chugging along, and that's not what we want to hear. Let's get this started. Oh my gosh, it's so hot outside. So here's a look at the new alternator that we're going to be putting in. It has these 3 studs for the dust cover, has the 2 9-bolt setup for the electrical leads. You can hear it. It is like dead quiet. It is going to be, I'll show you guys what mine sounds like once I get that one off. But here's the first mounting bracket. Pretty sure it's a really long bolt. I think there's some threads over here. There's a little steel bar that holds it in. And then this one is just a nut and bolt setup on the car. So let's go disconnect the battery leads real quick. All right, so now we gotta remove the air box. You probably do this once every month if you're driving a 944, because it's always the thing that you gotta do. Everyone has 2 bolts there and 2 bolts there, but I made it quick release by only making it 1 bolt. I'm just kidding, the rest broke off. I'm just gonna boop, 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 because I'm not trying to have any of these break on me. Oh my God, there's some shade right now. It's 86 degrees outside. So the air filter housing is removed, right over there. I like to tape off the end because I'd rather not have bug matter in my engine. The next thing we gotta do is detension the belt from down there. So I'll see you guys down there. Oh my gosh, look at that, dude. It is just all soaked in oil. I mean, it always has been. That's just how this car has been, but man, I just need to like take this engine out at some point and just reseal everything because this is bad. And I guess that's where I'm losing all my oil, and it's also a good rust preventer, I guess. So anyways, the next step is to get rid of this lock nut and just detension it this way. I'm probably just gonna spin it around 5 times because the tension I have on it is already pretty good. So I'll see you when that's done. So I got the belt off the top. Took me 9 total revolutions of that little bar down there, so I'll just remember that when I put it back on and then adjust freely. So now I'm gonna do the dust cover, electrical connections below it, and then the 2 mounting bolts, and then it's out. So I'm not sure if this is an issue really. I'm gonna push it back this way to tighten it, and I'll keep the camera on the nut that's on it to show you that it's not really moving. So I moved it all the way up here. It's not really moving on that end, I don't think. I don't know what's going on over here, really. I'm pretty sure that's not normal. Let's say worst case scenario, the bolt breaks off, the head is gone, and now the alternator is stuck in there with no way to get out. The only way we'd be able to get it out is to cut off the bracket of the alternator from the front, and then we can take it out backwards, because this is where the threaded end of the nut is, and if it's in here, and this is here, then we won't be able to pull it out backwards like we normally would be able to. That means the bolt's broken. Man, I'll just leave the alternator in. I guess I wasted $74 on it because this car is too old, and I'll just put everything back together and just deal with the old alternator. I don't know, bro. This is what happens when you own an older car, I guess. Stuff like this that just shouldn't happen does happen. So if you guys want a new alternator for your 944, there it is. It works good. It's very, very quiet. You should be fine with it because I said it was tested on an 86. So it's got the 6 rib, 115 amps. So let me know. So after kind of putting this thing back together, because I'm just gonna put it back together so I'm not risking anything, I kind of found out that is not making a lot of noise. But if I come down here, the AC compressor is kind of really bad. So I don't know where I can take it apart to make it not, because it's not this part, because listen, there's nothing there. There's something there, so it's not like I can take this off to fix it, and I don't want to take the pulley off because obviously I need the pulley to charge the alternator. So if anyone knows anything for that, that would be huge. Well guys, we tried. That's just what you have to do sometimes when you're working on an older car. But now that I know it's the AC compressor making that noise, I don't feel as bad. Because I would have been so upset still hearing the noise after I fixed it. So yeah, whatever. Yeah, I got it. She's a little wet, but that's all right. Have a good one, guys.